Peach and wings.
Welcome back to the Pizza Wings podcast. I'm Chase.
It's your boy Billie, and the Detroit Lions will win the Super Bowl.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Dylan, and I don't know if the Lions are going to win. I hope they do.
Cole here. Chocolate milk does not come from brown cows.
No, Jake, and I'm pretty sure it does.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually think that. When they're like a poll.
7%. I think people do.
7%?
I think it's more
higher.
than 7%.
It's along with the
You'd be
flat
higher.
Earth people.
Probably.
But where do you get the milk from almonds?
There's no tit on an almond, brother.
Well, but they taper to points though. So like,
It kind of looks like a nipple, I guess.
yeah, a little bit.
Maybe that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just milk the almond.
There's
What
just
about soy milk?
there's just a assembly line of dudes.
About
like,
what
just
milk?
Milk and
Soy.
almonds.
You said soy?
Yeah.
Soy milk.
It comes from soy tits.
Soy?
Soy tits.
Soy tits. I mean, where else?
I'm so glad that was the answer I got.
Where else other than them big mommy milkers? You know?
Oh, how great are mommy milkers? Well, everybody doing all right? How's
Sure.
everybody's?
Yep, for
Absolutely amazing.
Sure. You can sound very sure.
Could be better after Sunday, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, everybody have a moment of silence for Billy's Bills. All right.
Stay
Thank
safe.
you,
All right,
everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you, everybody. Rest in peace,
Jake,
Josh
won't
Allen.
even go there.
So this is before the Super Bowl. Do you guys want to do like a little Super Bowl prediction? Like everybody's team? Pick one team
Sure.
out of the four?
My team's not in the playoffs currently.
Who do I think is gonna win, or who do I want to win?
Who is
I think
going to
it's
win?
gonna win.
Yeah.
I think the 49ers are gonna win.
There we go.
I think the Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swifties are gonna win.
Oh no.
I mean,
I
that
think
makes the most financial sense.
It'd be good for the NFL,
To get her
Like
at the Super
publicity.
Bowl.
Yeah.
And then she does
Yeah.
a tour where all she does is wear
But-
freaking
but
Kansas City
listen-
Chiefs stuff.
Listen, anybody that's beaten Josh Allen in the playoffs, then the very next game they've lost. So just keep that in mind.
Josh Allen is
Well, the
worst
script
Who
is
they gonna
been-
lose to
It's
though?
the Ravens.
Weird.
Oh, I love you, Snoop.
So the script has
Sorry, Billy, I
been.
love you. You're such a great.
Because
I
none of
honestly
our
really do.
teams are in there. So
I guess me and Billy.
According to
were
Billy, they're
neighbors.
not.
Listen, okay, I said that and I forgot that Tyler likes the Ravens and Jake doesn't even care about football. So
Look, let's.
You don't, Jake.
We'll
I
take care of
don't.
it right here.
see, then you
Billy-
don't say you have a team, then Jake.
Billy only said it because he was angry, which I was angry too because I wanted the Bills to crush Kermit the Frog. But
You know, I might just buy you a beer because of that statement.
Billy, I'm buying you dinner the first time I see it.
He's gonna kiss you right. on the
Okay, but it
mouth,
has to
too.
be at Olive Garden, and I want pasta.
Okay.
Dude,
Nobody
unlimited
got that on-
breadsticks and salad. Like,
This isn't
Oh,
recorded, is
like-
it?
Like Alfredo boat, bro, like with breadsticks.
All right, Billy. Just because it's you, I will do it anywhere.
Listen, I don't understand how you don't like Olive Garden. That's like, it's
'Cause
amazing.
I'm not a big pasta person. That's it.
But they have chicken and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like the vibe is when you go there, breadsticks and pasta are like the thing.
I mean, it is. But
'Cause,
you
like,
don't
also-
have to get that.
I'll go there and I'll slam the breadsticks, the salad, like no other. Like I keep coming back with that. I'll eat that all night.
Are you getting that with Alfredo sauce? Like,
Well, maybe on the side, maybe.
brother.
Is that
Alfredo
white sauce?
No,
It
not
is
the
Yo,
white
what's that
sauce.
white sauce?
White sauce. It is
The
that
white sauce.
definite white sauce. That is the best white sauce.
Billy, if I take you to Olive Garden, what do you get?
If I went to Olive Garden, I get chicken Alfredo with
Oh.
the endless Alfredo boat with breadsticks. So I eat a shit ton of Alfredo. That is so good.
I'll buy a chicken Alfredo. Now back to the NFL. Yeah. I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm taking the Ravens all the way, just for a fact.
That's fair.
Fair.
But I will say, on the other side, I would love to see the Lions make it.
Absolutely.
I'm about to say, like, seeing the Lions go as far as they have, I would like to see the Lions win as well, but I think the 49ers are going to win it.
49ers have been my pick for a while now. But, I mean, I want the Lions, the underdog, the Lions, who haven't been there in like 30 years to, like in the playoffs in like 30 years to win it all. But
Yeah, 'cause
I
this-
wouldn't
what,
mind
the-
Lamar winning too. I mean, I'm like anybody but the Chiefs. I hate the 49ers, but I mean, I think they might win.
Because
They
what
have
is this? Their first 2 wins in whatever, like 20-something years, 28 years or something like that?
Yeah,
The Lions
first
in the
division
playoffs?
title in like 20 plus years. Yeah,
Yeah.
but anybody? I guess Jake, you want the 49ers to win,
Yep.
so
Well,
we'll see. We'll see. Is it Taylor Swift or is it Brock Purdy? You don't know.
but imagine how many concert tickets you can sell for, like, Kansas City Chiefs people, and she just
Yeah.
tours the state of Kansas for like
I
the
just
next 9
really-
months.
No,
really hope
no,
we
we
just
don't
get
want that.
destroyed. I hope Lamar drops like 50 on them.
Lamar's our
this
only
week.
hope. Please save us, Lamar. Please.
Like I really thought if Buffalo would have beat Kansas City that we would have had a decent chance to beat Baltimore. But now that we're out, I hope Baltimore's defense just absolutely just destroys Patrick Mahomes.
I've been hoping anybody on this side would destroy them before it even came to them playing the Bills.
The Bills struggle with the Chiefs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The Bills
But who
struggle
doesn't,
with
though?
winning.
The
I mean, who
Bills
doesn't?
defense struggles in the playoffs, bro. We average 38 points given up. Kind of hard to win games when you don't stop anybody on defense.
That's a lot of damn points. I didn't know it was that high.
Yeah, it's literally stupid. Like our average points in the playoffs with Josh Allen as the quarterback is 35, and our average points given up is 38. Like, bro,
Lose
what
by
the
a field
hell?
goal every time.
Sounds like y'all need a coordinator.
It's fucking something. But to be fair, my team was 6-6. They won out, got to the playoffs, won the division, and their entire defense was like all backups. So the fact that they did that, still had a top 5, top 10 defense, fine, whatever. It just sucks that there was a few things in the game that that we missed, and then obviously the kicker missing the field goal. Sucks. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Speaking of which, the people sending death threats to Tyler Bass, fuck you guys. You guys are assholes.
Who the heck
That's
is
fucking
that?
The
That's the
kicker.
kicker. That's
the kicker. He's literally getting death threats. That's fucking absurd.
Yeah, I
that
saw
people are
that.
doing
Sucks.
Billy, it happens in every sport. They shouldn't do it, but it does.
It does happen.
He
in every
doesn't deserve it, Jake.
Yeah, nobody in sports deserves that shit. That's fucking.
I mean, if anyone deserve it, it's the kickers.
True.
They have, one,
Okay.
they have one job, and if they don't do it, I mean, I see
Cole,
why.
can you go out there and kick a 20-yard field goal?
I never said I can make it. I can kick one. I can kick at the field goal post.
Yeah, you can kick it. You can literally kick the post because you can't kick a football.
If they're gonna pay me how many 6 figures a year, and maybe I'll do better.
He'll
drive
get
me
the
do
training
better.
because they'll have the money to get the
Practice.
training.
They give me the best trainers in the world. Let me be born super athletic. They probably all play soccer, so all they do is kick things.
Yeah, most of them have played football their whole life. I'd like to see that stat. Pretty much most of them in the NFL have only played football.
But I'm the guy on record saying that I think kicking needs to be taken out of the NFL.
That would be
It's kind of silly that these big boys, they're out there, tackling each other, hitting each other, hurting each other, playing football. scoring points, putting themselves on the line out there for 60 minutes, and then it all comes down to the scrawny little guy who doesn't do any of that, and it's all up to him to decide if they win or lose. Like, I think that's really stupid.
We'd have to change the name from football
Well,
to
here's
like
a-
handball or something.
here's an
Well, you could say
interesting-
that those big guys that have been tackling each other and killing each other for the past 60 minutes should have done better, so that it doesn't have to come down to their scrawny teammate.
Chase is on to something.
True.
Well, here's an
I
interesting
mean, I
one.
didn't say they were all goated. That's what they do for an hour.
But they
But
should have
then
done better.
They do all of that just for the little guy who sits on the bench that does nothing but kick the ball, come out and miss it, and you lose. If you're gonna get death
Yeah.
threats, you're the guy that's gonna get them.
Well, here's an interesting debate.
Doesn't make them right.
Should any of them get paid as much as they should?
Ah,
they do.
fucking no.
See?
No.
God, no.
See? They should be making a minimum
Well,
salary.
$200K a year minimum.
But that's not how money
Max.
works.
I know it doesn't, but like,
Oh, yeah,
Kickers,
sorry.
kickers
You
shouldn't
think-
get paid that much. They should just get like health insurance and that's it.
you think a bunch of men, like rolling on each other and throwing a football around, should get paid more than like
A
people who
soldier.
save lives, or a soldier, or like a nurse, or
All
a
for
doctor?
entertainment.
They're literally
or me.
playing a game.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Did you say or me at the end there?
I did. I threw that in there.
Yeah, I think it's absurd that they get paid the most, or just paid that amount of money.
Yeah,
in
I know it's a
general.
money thing. It's a business, but it is what it is.
Well, it's sponsorship. That's what it is.
Listen, guys, they gave up their whole life to do that.
It's
Whole
true.
life.
That's true.
Oh, I forgot they barely passed college, and that's what they had to do with their life. I'm sorry.
It's still their whole life, Billy.
They don't even
Ask
pa-
any one of them.
Most
they'll
of them
tell
don't
you.
even. Most of them don't even pass college. So
No,
whenever
they
they
don't.
say what
Exactly.
most of them that say what university they went to, they don't even graduate.
Yeah. So
Well, because I mean, when is the draft? When does the draft happen? During
There-
the spring semester. So you don't even make graduation if you get drafted.
right.
Yeah.
There is a chart I've seen from this past season that shows they had the colleges ranked and how much percent of football players graduate. In my team, the Tigers, Clemson Tigers, graduate 99%. But there are like Georgia. I think Georgia's like really low, and there's like some other ones that's like 20-40% or less. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. But if you leave college early, or you just don't give a shit, like you were saying,
You take the scholarship, you get there, you get in the NFL, and that's all you care about.
that's all you care about. I mean, some people, because not that many people make it in the NFL, and even less are successful. So it's actually smart to get your degree while you're there. Like, even if you do it in less time, like a lot of the Clemson players will do it in like 2 or 3 years, then they leave the
But their
last year.
degree is
or-
also something like a political science.
Well, it
or-
could be.
arts
It could be
degree.
engineering. I mean, I don't know. It just depends. At least they
Maybe-
have a degree to fall back on if NFL doesn't work, where they tear their ACL walking down the stairs or some shit. You know what I mean?
Somebody run a fact check on like what the average salary of like a practice squad like player makes.
I'll
So
look it up.
league
'Cause that's
minimum.
probably absurd too.
League
They probably
minimum's
make
like
fucking
400 to 500.
Nah, I thought it's like $750K if you make a roster,
Yeah,
even if
I
you
remember
ride the bench.
I'm
I think it
saying
used to be
practice squad.
450K. That's the league
Now,
minimum.
practice squad's probably less.
Yeah,
but
I'm
if
saying
you
practice
make
squad.
active roster, I think it's $750.
All right,
Well,
so
practice squad.
okay,
No
it says
yeah,
the
yeah.
roster.
All right, this is from August 29th, 2023. It says on average, NFL practice squad players make about $12,000 per week, or $216,000 for 18 weeks,
And that's about what a kicker should be at. So
That's just,
and that's what the practice squad makes.
That's nowhere near what any of them should make. I
That
think
should be what
base-
everybody makes right there. That's it maxed out.
no, they gave their whole life up to play the sport.
But you're.
Well, hold on, Snoop, real quick. So you said that's how much a kicker should make.
Well, yeah, just because, like Cole was saying, they don't play an active role. They play. So let's bring up the average of their active role per game this year, and that's minutes on the field.
What do you mean
But
average
see-
of their active role? What do you mean by that?
Active role, that
doesn't
means
give a
when they're
number.
on the field, as soon as the ball's hiked and time starts ticking, what's their average time on field?
It's probably like 2 or 3 minutes. It's not like
Or, yeah, I'm saying for the
For a
whole
whole
season.
game?
The whole
oh,
season.
no, yeah, I don't even know.
Oh.
But see, like, if they're getting paid even $100,000, that
And then look at people like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
like why do these guys
Kermit
need to
the
get
Frog.
paid as much as they are, though?
Because I know why
Because
they
they're
are.
entertaining you.
It's entertainment and it's a
Exactly.
business, and the
But it's like
owners pay
realistic-
them a shit ton of money to come win for their team, and
I
it's a
know.
whole thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's still ridiculous.
Yeah. They
I don't
shouldn't-
see any.
The teams
stat
themselves
for that.
shouldn't go
That's gonna
that
be hard.
high,
Exactly,
though.
because every time they're on the field, there's no time ticking by. They're out there for 2 minutes. So do 2 minutes by 18 games regular season, and then if they make the playoffs, like
They get a bonus, probably.
yeah, you're talking maybe freaking throughout your whole season, you're on the field maybe, let's say at most 45 minutes, and you're getting paid as much as one of the quarterbacks that are out there. Like
No,
They
don't-
do not get paid as
they-
much as the quarterbacks.
yeah.
So let's
They're
not be
quarterbacks
silly.
They're
are way
very,
up there.
they're very, yeah,
you
they're very
can't tell me
underpaid.
that a backup quarterback isn't getting paid as much as one of the best kickers.
Now
in the
backup
league.
maybe, but
and
Mahomes
then
is
they
getting $50 million a year.
Yeah.
Like,
and then they take off in a brand new.
But I'm
Lamborghini.
trying-
But the
I'm
point
going for the people who play, like even the backups.
the point of
backups don't
saying
pay.
but the point of saying
Brock
that
Purdy? Question mark?
the point
He's
of
a
saying that
starter.
Joe
like
Flacco? Question
He's a
mark?
starter.
He's a starter.
He's a starter.
I'll wait.
Sorry.
You can
All
tell
right.
me that even last year he was. You can't tell me that last year Joe Flacco was getting paid.
No, because he wasn't playing. He
was
wasn't
on the
even.
couch.
Was he even on a roster last year? I don't even know.
I think he was on the Jets. I think.
He was probably still getting paid more than a freaking kicker.
Justin
Nah,
Tucker is
look,
the
he
the highest paid kicker at $6 million. So
Yeah, Tucker gets a
And
lot
that's
of money.
ridiculous. Absurd.
Then he takes off in a brand new Lamborghini while some dude's on an oil rig getting paid not anywhere near as
Well,
close,
there's linemen that are
12
limping
hours
off the
a day.
field with broken hands and like everything's broken, and Justin Tucker just leaves and walks off and he's fine. Didn't even have to put pads on if he didn't want to.
And that's the other thing. You see some of these linemen that get paid nothing, and they protect the best quarterbacks in the league. And by 40 years old, 44 years old, they can't even walk without a cane.
yeah,
Well, you also got to realize that they are their own person. They decided to stay and play for as long as they want,
true.
as long as they have a contract offer.
Oh, it's fine. You can decide.
So
to play or
if
whatever,
they get injured and can't walk for the rest of their life, there's only one person to blame, and that's themselves.
no, it's NFL. We're
No,
not
it's
making-
not the NFL. It's themselves because
Yeah,
they
they
know
can
the
quit at
risks.
any
They know the
time.
risks coming in.
Okay, so you mean to tell me, like, if you were a lineman, Chase, right? And you were like, say you were like better than JJ Watt and this and that, and you went in there, whatever, and you said, I want $13 million. You think they're going to pay you $13 million to play on the line? Absolutely fucking not. They're going to say
If
you could
you're
have
good enough,
$600K
then,
a
right?
year.
JJ
highest paid
Watt
lineman.
made
Snoop, I think you're
big
missing the point that
contract.
I'm making. The players out there, they weigh the risks. They're like, is it
Oh, I know
worth
that.
the amount of money that I'm going to get paid? And they all decide, yes, it is. So if they get paralyzed one day from playing
Yeah,
a
but I
game,
thought the
that's
point of
their own
conversation
fault.
was that people should make more money than kickers.
No, well, originally it was
No,
everybody
I'm
in the
saying
NFL
they
makes
need
too
to-
much money.
They need to get rid of kicking in the NFL is the original thing.
Yeah.
I don't think kickers should be a position on a football team.
What about punting?
No kicking.
Just go for it on all four.
Go
downs.
for
I
it on
like
all four downs.
I like it.
I just don't like the fact that it comes down to your kicker after an hour-long play game. It should just, if you guys are tied, you're tied. It's a tie. Don't have it come down to the guy who didn't have a single thing to do with the game come out there and make or miss that kick, and that's your game. Like, I think it's just silly.
So you're saying all the games where a team won by 1 point, and that's because one team's kicker after a touchdown was put down, they made the extra point, and the other team, their kicker missed the extra point. You're saying that doesn't matter.
No. It wouldn't. Well, it wouldn't because there'd be no kicking. So all touchdowns would just be 7 points.
So
You mean 6?
So what
Well,
if the
there's
guy
6
had
points
to,
now. There's 6 points now. Extra point is 7. I'm saying just get a touchdown. That's 7 points. Right up to boom. There's your 7.
but like on kickoff, say the guy's returning the kickoff and he beats the entire team, and then the kicker is the one that saves a touchdown or strips it and gets the ball back. Like you just think like, oh well, Yeah. You're pointless.
Well, no, you're eliminating
Yeah,
the
just take
kicking.
the ball.
So,
Just if you turn it over or there's a score, you just take it down to the 20 like they do now.
yeah,
You kick
yeah.
25
the ball
and,
now.
yeah.
It's all touchbacks.
So
Yeah,
do you
they
think
pretty
if you
much got
scored a
rid of
touchdown, you would just
running
make
back.
it? Would you just
7
make it
points.
7 points?
Just give them 7 points. Yeah.
And then
Right, and
a
give 'em the
2-point
option for
conversion
the
is
two,
now a
or the one.
is
Give
Yeah,
him
if you go
7
for-
points.
If you go for 2, you can get 8.
Yeah, and give him the 7 points or the
Well,
8,
when you're
and
going
then,
for 2, that'd be the extra point as you make the 2-point conversion.
right.
and then after you make it or you miss it, then the other team starts on the 20. Boom, done. Kicker's out.
But no kicking.
Or to make it more exciting, a touchdown is 6, and you have to go for 2.
It could just be like college overtime, kind of double,
Yeah,
triple
you
overtime
have
rules.
you have to go for 2.
Yeah, I mean that's just my opinion. I know there's people that are on the internet that agree with me because I think it's silly and so do they. Because it all comes down to like look at Billy. What happened? You missed your kick. Look how mad you are because of a kicker. What happened? If you
no. There. Like I said earlier, there's a lot more things that shouldn't have even led to that.
He did say that.
So
I mean,
if my defense creates more than 2 stops, and they don't give up 27 points, that's one thing. Stephon Diggs drops a 55-yard bomb. Trent Sherfield drops a 50-yard bomb. James Cook misses or drops a wide open touchdown at the 3-yard line again.
So you're saying is
of course, there's things that lead up to other things.
Exactly.
But it came down to
So-
the kick. It came down to the kick.
Yeah, it came down to a kick, but it should never lead to that.
It should never.
About to
should
say,
never
just
come down
because
to a
it
kick.
comes down to a kick doesn't mean the problem is the kick.
Right. And
The
even
problem is the other player should have done better while the game was happening.
Right, exactly. And that's how every sport needs to be looked at, but it never is looked at that way. Which is
Because there's a kicker.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, in general, like in all sports, everyone thinks of the final play. They don't think of like the previous things that happened.
I'm agreeing with you there. Like
So-
it comes if there was no kicking, it would come down to those players needed to do better. They needed to do better. They needed to do better. But now it's Tyler Bass, Mr. Field Goal. He's the reason you lost.
Well, so just like the Bills in the 90s when they lost to the Giants back in 1990, or 91, whatever the fucking first one was. Several times the Bills had terrible tackling. They couldn't wrap up anybody on the Giants' last drive that put them up 20-19. And literally it was like 3rd and like 17. And this receiver broke like 4 fucking tackles and got the first down by a yard. Like, bro, you stop him, you have a decent chance of stopping him, and you're going to be winning 19-17. But and it doesn't even lead to a field goal being missed. So plenty of plays, plenty of players that could have done something differently, better, whatever. Doesn't lead to a kick.
Well, cool.
Here's another thing to validate kickers also.
That shit's hard as fuck to do. Just saying.
Kickers on average, like, and this is all kickers for like all of NFL's history. So this is the average points they score per game. They score 6.2 points. So basically a touchdown. They basically score a touchdown every game. That's how many points kickers score.
Most teams leading like scorers a kicker a lot of times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can't,
That's your offense sucking.
That's just how it is. Like almost every season with like every team is usually the kicker is the one who scores the most points.
But yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's literally like if you look at every franchise with their points leader, it's usually the kicker. I know the Bills, it's the kicker, and it's Tyler Bass from last year.
It would make things more exciting because, all right, let's say instead of just playing to get to the 40-yard line or whatever to kick the field goal,
you gotta chuck it.
you got to score or get the first down.
Yeah,
so you're going for it on 4.
Well, then you can make it where it's like in the 2-minute warning there is no kicks. You can make a rule like that.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool too. Well, either way, I mean, it's a great point.
I don't know. I just think if you listen, like, if you sit there, you play the whole game, and you're just like, okay, we're gonna pick that guy over there who didn't do a single thing this game. He's deciding who wins or loses. It's like that's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I could see where you're coming from for sure.
Granted, the Rams have a lot of kicking issues.
That's not biased at all.
And you just said that you just called the player someone that hasn't done a single thing in the game. but they actually do almost just as much.
I was exaggerating a little bit.
A little bit.
So, speaking of sports, since we're talking about football, I want to switch this to baseball real quick since this just happened. The Hall of Fame class of 2024 just came out, and it's Joe Mauer, Todd Helton, Jim Leland, and Adrian Beltre.
Who?
I don't know baseball, so I have no idea who they
So
are.
Todd Helton was a
Joe
pitcher
Mauer,
that-
though.
was a pitcher that could hit. Played for the Rockies, I believe. And then I know Adrian Beltre. I don't. The other two, I think.
Joe Mauer is one of the best catchers to ever play.
Okay.
Todd Helton was an
I
outfielder.
agree with Billy,
I
100%.
thought Todd Helton was a pitcher, or maybe I'm
No.
thinking of Hamilton or something. I don't remember.
No, I know who you're thinking of, but it's not him. You're thinking of I think James Hampton, I think is his name.
I don't know.
Joe
I used
Mauer
to
played
know.
for the Twins.
But,
right?
Yes. And then Adrian
Yeah,
Beltre is a guy that played for Texas for a long
Yeah.
time, and he was really good.
That's where the fucking money is. Part of my language.
Fucking baseball. It's all guaranteed and shit, isn't it?
There's no salary cap.
Deshaun Watson
Yeah.
would like to have a word with you, but guaranteed.
Yeah,
Would
if you're raising kids, you go make them play baseball.
But the problem is though, like your first contract in baseball is literally like terrible. Like it's no better than the NFL's. Your first contract in the NFL is probably better than the rookie for a baseball player.
Yeah, I think we all agree that professional athletes get paid way too much. So,
Oh yeah.
like pretty much.
No, they
across all
give their
sports here.
life up
They gave
for
their
it.
life.
They gave their life.
Yeah, well, so did the fucking U.S. soldier. You know that gets paid $35,000.
Yeah, but he's not
So-
entertaining us on TV.
Oh, he is entertaining us on TV. Believe me.
Those helmet
Go
cam
look,
stuff.
go
is pretty
look up
entertaining.
Afghanistan.
No, I know.
On
I'm just
YouTube.
saying,
There's some-
like this is the main argument I hear with all athletes. They all their parents, everything. They're like, oh, they gave up everything. They stopped talking to everybody. They didn't do anything. All they did was sports, one at a time, everything. And
Yeah, but then they got bought a house and cars, and their kid takes care of them, so they're probably all right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's one
but
of
I'm
their-
just saying,
that's
give me a
theirs.
break. Like, I'm totally agreeing with Jake and stuff. Like,
They
seeing
shouldn't
better
get paid
people on
nearly
helmet
as much.
cams in Iraq and everywhere else than
Exactly.
I've seen on a football field or baseball
Well,
field,
plus-
soccer field.
Plus, let's also not forget, like how I mentioned earlier, the dude the kicker shows up, does like a few things, then he gets in his Lamborghini and takes away, just takes off, and that's what everyone's saying is just that. Like
Justin Tucker is also an opera singer. So how about that, Jake?
who?
So he gets
Justin
his
Tucker.
Lamborghini
Yeah, the
and
kicker.
does some opera.
Oh gosh. So he's gonna go
He's
sing
a
opera in his
professional.
Lamborghini.
He's
Yeah.
going to take his $6 million for kicking a couple times, go sing some opera, and live his best life.
Absolutely.
So, but well, that was a
Sports.
sports, everybody. Wasn't really expecting that to to go that way, but hey, it was a good discussion.
I love that clip. Terry Bradshaw showing up to the stadium in his old farm truck. That's how it should be.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
So in other news, we have discussed a few news stories the last few weeks, and they involved some version of a Florida man or Alabama man. So we decided to maybe we're going to do a once a week segment about our buddy Florida man in Billie's neck of the woods.
Yeah.
So, that being said,
The Florida Man. Story of the week.
I got one for you. And this is coming out of St. Peter's Beach. Does that sound right, Billy? You're a Florida man.
Peter's Beach.
Or St. Pete's Beach or something.
St. Pete Beach.
St. Petersburg, I guess. All right.
Okay,
So-
so yes, that's literally where my
Yeah.
sister lives.
Okay, cool. So, this man was eating at a restaurant called Rick Reefs. Okay, he was a little intoxicated, naturally, but he Allegedly, Cole,
Allegedly.
he molested a plastic manatee in the restaurant parking lot. And then when confronted about it,
That is so Florida.
Described as molesting.
he molested a plastic manatee, and when confronted, he got physically aggressive and started throwing gator nuggets at everyone inside the restaurant. So
That's a waste of gator
Free
nuggets right
gator
there.
nuggets.
Yo, I'd be catching them with my mouth though. 'Cause
Right?
they'd be good though.
How good are gator nuggets?
I'd be like, yo, tell me more.
I believe he was arrested. So
Yeah, it
As he
sounds
should
like
be.
he should have been. Yeah.
disturbing the peace, I believe, was his charge.
And
No.
not public indecency, but all right.
Wait, after
Did they say
molesting
if you had any
a
drugs in
plastic.
the system?
Allegedly, Snoop. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so after allegedly
Now
We have to
molesting a
hear the manatee side of it. Okay,
Yeah,
we don't know.
let's run
he
through
only
this.
got charged with disturbing the peace.
Let's
That's what I'm reading here. I mean,
That's
let's
wild.
let's also
Good for
run
him.
through the perspective of all the people in the restaurant. What were they thinking when they saw that happen?
all right. Well, let's pretend. Okay, me.
Free
we're
gator
all-
nuggets.
All right. Cole,
This. All right. We're gonna do it. We're acting it out. All right. We're sitting at the
Okay.
restaurant right now.
Okay.
Oh my God, Cole! Look, that man's molesting the manatee.
Oh, Lord.
free gator nuggets. Let's go.
And that was the reenactment.
What are you doing?
I just want to say you guys are 10 out of 10 actors on that.
Thank you.
We do
tried,
it like
we
no
tried.
one else.
I would love
Billy,
to
what's
see
in
you
the
guys-
water down there? You let me know.
Methamphetamines, weed, energy drinks,
Fentanyl.
people throwing dildos at people. Like I
Salts.
don't know what.
That's in the
Bath
water.
salts. Bath salts.
Yeah,
100%.
bath salts. Yeah, dude. Like, there's
Normal salt.
everything down here in Florida. Like, there's a post I seen, that was probably like 2 or 3 miles from my parents' house, and it literally showed a girl just fucking going absolutely crazy, and she had a display of just massive dildos, bro. Just massive. And she's like smacking around, like waving them around, like going crazy. It's like, okay, like,
All right.
what the fuck? Why are you doing this in the middle of a highway intersection? And how are you not arrested? Like, are you okay? Like, clearly not. But
Well, I don't know how that's in the water, but you know,
it's not. Well, I mean, you should probably drink the water to be doing that.
y'all do got that swamp water down there. Shit doesn't taste that good.
Florida's literally just a swamp.
It's like all sulfur and shit, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Does your tap water taste like that?
Sure as shit don't taste good.
Probably because it tastes like a dildo.
There are women running around with dildos in the water.
Yeah,
down
in the
there,
water.
So
Yeah, Florida's a crazy place. It's just a mix of fucking everything.
I
Anything
love
you
it.
probably think of, just it's in Florida. It's here.
I love how
I
it's such
hear
a
about it.
meme.
It is a meme. It's great. It's great because it turned into a meme, and now it's a meme. Like, even people like overseas and shit, they're like, "Oh, breaking news out of America: Florida man strikes again." It's like, I love it.
Yeah, when you ask a foreign person to like describe, like to pick out the states on the map, Florida's like one of the first ones they can name because of all the memes.
Florida is like Australia's cousin. Like,
Yeah, there's an Australia man too.
Why?
I
Because
guess.
a lot of the wildlife wants to kill you.
yes.
Yeah, see.
And then you got the crazies.
The
They got all
crazies.
these.
What do
Huh?
you mean?
So that's a good.
Who's the
movie.
crazies?
It was a Florida man.
Oh, I was talking about
What?
Australia.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Australians themselves are crazy.
All right.
Oh yeah.
They're
I mean, they have to.
exiled.
They're
They're
fighting all
exiled British people. I mean,
6-foot spiders down there and shit. Like, of course they're
yeah, that's
crazy.
true. Yeah.
I'm just saying. If you would have put me in like solitary confinement or Australia, just put me in solitary confinement. I do not want to go up against a fucking 8-foot spider. I'm good.
Well, I think if you stay along the coast, you're all right.
No.
No, because then you got sharks and shit, dude.
Well, just don't go in the water, Billy. You think the
They-
shark
No,
is
they'll
like it's
they
gonna
have
walk up and
wasps.
get you? Like,
They have wasps that can literally sting you and kill you, bro.
No, you're not fine on the coast either because of course that whole middle section of Australia is just a desert.
right? it's
So
not
of
bad.
course all the big creatures that can't survive in that climate will go to the coast where all the people are.
Yeah,
So let's just not go to Australia.
scorpion.
And-
you know,
And have you
like-
seen haven't you seen pictures of like there will be like some mornings where like the trees outside your house are just absolutely covered in spider webs?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
Nope.
and then they have them
couldn't-
big ass
you couldn't
spiders like,
pay
in
me
the
enough to go
houses
over
and
there.
stuff. Like, I don't know.
They couldn't pay you?
No.
Not even
What if-
$500 million?
All right, maybe.
I was like, what if they paid you an NFL kicker salary? Would you go to Australia? Like,
Well, it's
No.
more than what I make now, so I mean double A's. So yeah.
absolutely. Might not survive to spend it, but
Yeah, get the money, touchdown, get bit by a spider, and fucking die immediately. Get eaten by a king cobra. King cobra gets eaten by kangaroo jack.
But I think that Cole could defeat it.
Go on.
You've had experience with giant spiders.
In virtual life, you're right.
It's
oh yeah, the Lethal Company spider. Okay.
And they kicked my ass.
Check out the gaming videos if you get a chance. Some funny spider fighting on there.
So Snoop, did you have something for us? This podcast?
Yeah, which, I mean, not a lot of people probably know about it or will talk about it, but synchronized synthetic brains, which is a big thing that's coming. No, I mean, I shouldn't say coming because it's out there and
it's already here.
no, it's out there, but like I said, I doubt anybody has
Well,
read the depths.
describe
of
it
the
to
internet.
us.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, give me some more description of what synchronized
So-
synthetic brains.
Like they talk about like AI and it's only I don't know what they rated on, like it's on a 7th to 9th grade like level scale of what it can do, which is still very scary because you can do a lot. If you remember your ages back then, you can do a lot with your life, and it's only ever adapting. The theory that I'm getting at is so this is where it gets a little, you can say a little sketchy, or most people won't believe it, and this is probably why people don't hear it. But
Out there is what you're
yeah,
saying. Okay.
like so, they're apparently, from some of the stuff I've read and on some of the stuff that I look up and whatnot, they're taking living brain cells and they're connecting them to AI servers, and the capability is what they say is greater than the AIs that have ever been built so far, and that the brain learns on such a rapid scale that in give or take 3 months of being hooked up, whatever part of the brain they hook up, because they wouldn't say it,
To like
but
the internet.
yeah, like 3 months of being connected to the same servers, the AIs, that it's progressed somewhere between 3 to 5 times faster than the AI has over the last decade or so.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a weird topic, and I thought it was just weird because apparently, they'll harvest the brain from somebody and attach it to a server, and they basically said that they don't know if the brain is still alive or it's not, but they give it oxygen and everything like that. But the readings from the brain still consider you, like, I guess you can say, in a coma. So the brain's still alive somewhat, but it's still only functioning as if a normal person was in a coma.
Okay. Wasn't there a So, and we know from past talkings that entertainment replicates real life or whatever. But wasn't there a Johnny Depp movie where they hooked him to the internet and he like took over the world or whatever?
Yeah, so it's been a movie before, yes.
I mean, it's kind of the same
Yeah, but
concept.
minus the body. Yeah.
Well, I don't think he has a body in this one either.
So
I
it's
think he
like
just become-
RoboCop.
Well, no, I mean he's like in the internet, like his
Yeah.
consciousness, and he like
Like-
runs things and builds things using the internet and whatnot.
Yeah, so and they say it's the reason that it learns faster and understands faster is, and now mind you, this is all under the representation of the brain that they use. So whatever brains that they used, they've found out that it learned faster than normal AI. Not saying that, they couldn't take any other one and do the same, but it's, it's something to consider, and because AI is getting ever greater every single month, year after year, which I'm not a big fan of, but
So I have to go along with this, Snoop. I have heard a story. Now this is also out there, but there was a man who claimed to be a time traveler, right?
yes.
He was from, I don't know, 2800, 3800 AD, whichever one.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, the story goes that the AI and machines had become so advanced, right, that we were integrated, humans were integrated into the machines, and we were all connected, like you're saying, with it was like a hive mind almost at that point. But all their brains were connected together, and they all thought and acted the same way, and everybody had a job, and they did it. And he was allowed. Apparently, they knew he was a time traveler, and he was allowed to be there. But he said it was the perfect society because everyone was the same. I mean,
Yeah.
it takes out all the uniqueness, but like the perfect society where there was no wars, there's no disagreements, everything run like a smooth, old machine, and that just made me think of that. So take that as you will.
So what really made me bring this up was, so I'd have to re-fact check this. So there's a girl in Switzerland. I don't know what exactly happened to her arm or whatever. But it was, I don't know, let's just say amputated or it was removed at some point. But she is now the first woman to have an actual mechanical hand that uses brainwaves to make it work. So
That's
it
interesting.
it
That's
works.
kinda cool.
Yeah, so and it's like when I'm talking, I guess you can say hand, it was cut off somewhere above like the forearm. So I
Yeah.
guess we can just say like, let's say elbow or maybe like midway on the forearm. But it actually uses her brain to function, and it's the first ever to actually function off of brainwaves. And this is what actually, helped me end up to where I was with the synthetic brain theory.
So is it connected via the nerves in her arm, or is it like the neuro Elon Musk link thing?
That like I said, I forget. I'd have to get back into it.
Because originally he designed that for stuff like that, for like paraplegics, where they could use their brains when they don't have the function of their limbs and stuff.
Yeah, so here I found it. So I'd saved it for this reason.
But have y'all ever
It
seen
integrates the nerves and the skeletal system. So it's connected directly to her bone and through the nerves, and it still works.
Interesting. So there's no neural link for that.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like. Have you seen that video of the monkey with the Neuralink, where it plays Pong with its brain?
No.
No.
That's probably very interesting, though.
Brother, you have to look it up because it's like they taught it to like do little like kindergarten type stuff where it like does numbers and squares and whatever. But they did it with Pong. I think it was Pong, like a little game or something. And they taught it with the Neuralink. He was using a controller, and slowly over time they like took things away until eventually the only thing telling the game to move was his brain chip, and he did that. Like the monkey played it without just he's just sitting there with his brain playing the game. And it's pretty wild video.
Yeah, imagine seeing that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I sent that over so you can also see. So now here's the thing, like with like you were saying about the monkey playing Pong.
Yeah.
Now he's obviously been playing it for a while. Dude, imagine him sitting down, like, cause they do like chess and Tetris and stuff. Imagine him sitting down playing, like, I don't know, let's say, like, give or take, like 10 or 12-year-old kid in Pong. Who you think wins?
The monkey.
Well, yeah, I'd take the
Or
monkey too.
chimpanzee.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
eventually, dude, if people get Neuralinks, they'll be able to play chess in their minds. They won't even have to like, even speak. It'll
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, like,
like it'll be wild.
Like him using the Neuralinks, like he's leaps and bounds ahead of, like, even if, I don't know, say give a kid, I don't know, like 2-3 years of playing Pong, I still bet you the chimp or whatever wins because of the way he's playing it compared to how the kid plays it.
So
Like-
how about this? We're all gamers, right? Eventually, what if we all have brain chips and there are no controllers anymore, and we're all just playing each other in our minds?
Playing each
Yeah.
other.
Well, playing with each other and playing each other are two different things. But...
I mean, you said playing each other.
Yeah, okay. We're playing Call of Duty, and it's all in our brains, and we don't.
I
Even...
mean, but I don't know about that. I wouldn't want no electronics in my head.
They might
I
be
mean,
like,
I wouldn't
"Oh,
either, but I mean, it's going to go that way. It seems.
Yeah, eventually.
Better not be in my
it will, but
lifetime.
I don't know. It could be. It
would
could be.
absolutely crazy. That's what I would say. And I don't know how to describe it other than absolutely crazy. Playing a video game like,
Modern
Just
Warfare
with my
2
brain.
lobbies inside your brain. Imagine.
oh my god.
Modern Warfare 2 chats in your brain.
That's right.
Imagine that.
The amount of screaming, I feel like I'd get a
The
headache.
amount of racism.
The racism.
I would
So
be
much
getting
racism.
I'd be getting a headache just listening to them people scream. Like one person would say something and the whole entire lobby erupts and starts screaming.
You know, somehow someone's still gonna have like a broken microphone, so it's gonna be like really loud and echoey still. And
It's gonna be
imagine
like
that in your head.
It's gonna be like the Connect mic, bro. It's gonna be so bad.
What about if somebody hacks your brain chip and it just plays like Rick Astley 24/7 until you die?
What if it plays like the worst thing you hated?
Well,
ever?
I hope
Just
it,
Rick rolls you for fucking
I
24
hope it'll never
hours.
give me up. And I hope it won't let me down.
He'll never let you down, Chase.
Have you ever
That's
heard
right.
of the
And you'll never
paradox
figure it
thing about that song?
Paradox.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
it's
If he
amazing.
gave wait, it's something about if he gave you.
Here, let me see if I can find it.
You can find it. It's like Rick Astley if he gave you the something like a DVD. Or I can't remember, but
Here,
yeah,
I
I know
got
what
it.
you mean.
Let's see.
Okay. The Rick Astley paradox. Let's hear it.
Here, I'm pulling it up. Okay, so say you're hanging out with Rick Astley. You ask him for a copy of the movie Up. However, Rick cannot give you the movie because he's never going to give you up.
Oh, yeah.
but by
I've
not
heard-
giving
I've
you
heard
up,
that.
he's letting you down. Therefore, the Rick Astley paradox.
There you go.
Yeah, I've heard of that. That's right.
There's some situation where
He can never give you up, but he can't let you down at the same time. So
Well, you see, that's when he starts negotiating with you, saying why you don't want up, and then that way he won't let you down.
maybe, but what if his sole mission is to give you the movie Up, but he can't? Because he can't give you up.
But do the characters in the movie know that song never came out then?
I'm sure those characters knew that song existed. I'm sure. I don't know what that has to do with the paradox, but it's a great thought. So speaking of Rick Astley, what do you got? Chase, you got us a game or something we want to play?
I got a game for y'all. All right.
Because
So
clearly that
it's a
connects.
different type of game. So I am thinking of something, and your
Penis.
goal.
Mm.
No.
Cole's penis.
Hey, let me explain. Let me explain
No.
how this is gonna work. So if I say 0, that means you're dead on cold, and if I say 100, that means you guess it correct, and 99 means, of course, you're extremely hot, and you have to guess what I'm thinking of.
That's a wide range of numbers.
But y'all can say a bunch of things, so it's gotta be a wide range.
So
of
we don't
numbers.
have any hint. We're how many?
It depends on if y'all are like taking too.
Huh.
Okay, so there's
Long
no
to
hints.
guess
It's a
it.
random
But you just-
object. Like what do we?
Yeah, but so like you'll say something, and I'll give it a number. You know.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
real quick
And
before we play, because I completely forgot about this Rick Ashley song. Me and Zaria had our parents walk down at our wedding, playing that song to troll them.
Oh God.
It was great.
You
I'm
break
sorry.
roll with
I
your
just had-
parents. at your
we
wedding.
did. It was great. Zaria will tell you the same thing. We literally did it as a meme, and they didn't get it, but we did. It was funny.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
Jason, continue. I'm sorry.
I mean, I had the thing, and I have something I'm thinking of. So y'all just start.
He's
naming
thinking
stuff
about a
off.
car.
September 11th.
Hold
of
on,
two-
hey, it's got to. Hold on, it's got to be one at a time. So
January
I,
6th.
it's got to be one at a
God.
time, so I can actually tell y'all if y'all are hot and
All
cold.
right,
with
we'll
it.
just go in order. All right, Billy, you go first.
Working out.
I'll say like a 40.
40.
Okay.
40.
Ooh, all right.
Cole?
Protein.
70.
Oh.
What?
Okay, we're getting closer.
Yeah, get bent, Billy.
Protein
Okay.
shake.
You said protein shake?
Yeah.
No, that's like 55.
Okay.
A slab
What the
of
fuck was that the
beef.
lowest?
What were you
What?
saying, Jake?
A big old steak.
Ooh.
I'll give it a 75.
Okay, we're getting closer.
Eddie
Nick, what you
Murphy
got?
eating a steak off of a model's ass.
That's it.
No, this is a one word, like compound word or two. You know, it's an object, not an action.
Hell of a
I mean, if
guess.
you don't. What?
What about Snoop? Does Snoop have a guess? Y'all just skipped over Snoop.
Protein bar.
No, that's lower than the steak. Go back to like 55.
All right, so it's food, and it's protein rich.
So it's
Chicken.
not a meat because the meat's only 75, so it's not a meat.
I don't know,
Well,
Texas Roadhouse? Are you? I don't know. Steakhouse? I don't know.
What'd you say, Jake?
Chicken.
Chicken? That's probably like an 80.
Okay.
We're in there.
It's a chicken wings.
It's a chicken nugget.
nuggets.
Okay, chicken nugget is like a 95.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
And it's
a
not chicken
fucking-
wings.
It's a chicken
No,
tender.
chicken wings would be like a
It's a
90.
chicken tender.
Chicken tender?
No, chicken tender would be like a 91.
Chicken Mac nugget.
Pizza and wings.
No, y'all are hovering in like that
chicken?
low 90 area.
No,
No,
because
yeah,
a
it's lower
McChicken's
than
not a
that.
nugget.
Chicken
Yeah.
nuggies.
That's
Boneless wings?
chicken
That's
nuggets
a
were
nug-
already 95.
Damn it.
Is it
Chicken
boneless wings?
tenders.
No, those are lower than 95.
They're still chicken nuggets. They're 95.
There's a traditional chicken wings.
Okay, so a chicken nugget.
Y'all are thinking y'all are picking the wrong thing of
Clearly.
chicken nugget.
The
So the
McChicken.
nugget.
No,
cock.
McChicken's not a nugget.
I give up.
Unless it's the chicken part. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because here's the hint. Y'all are focusing on the chicken part. Start thinking about the nugget part.
Okay.
It's a nugget or a
Meat.
boneless nugget.
I
That's
said
it. Like,
boneless wing.
A beef tip.
No, beef tip would be like a 85.
a fucking fried chicken breast.
No,
Is it
that's like
Wingstop?
90.
Is it booty nuggets from Bussies?
What nuggets?
Bussy
What'd you say?
nuggets.
Beaver nuggets.
No, no,
Nuggets from Bussies.
I swear, if it's like a
no.
nugget
Beaver.
from-
Okay, beaver nuggets would be like a 96.
Probably like a gator
Everyone
nugget.
pick
or
an
something.
animal. It's the
Oh
gator
wait, hold on,
nugget.
Stu, what'd you say?
Gator nuggets.
That's 100. There you go.
Oh,
Gator
dude, there
nuggets.
you go. Fucking
Little
from the Florida
callback,
man thing.
yeah.
Good job,
Yeah.
Snoop. Good look at you.
Hell yeah.
You little gator nugget boy down there.
Oh, I'm a gator boy.
I'm a gator boy.
All right. We'll do this one more time. I'll have
I don't,
another thing.
I don't think you want that because Kyle likes the Gators.
Moving on.
All right, I am. All right, I am thinking of something. So y'all go ahead and put guesses out.
Scarlett
Titanic.
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson would be like a 0.
How are
Oh,
you?
she's
No,
definitely
you're
a
always
100.
thinking about her. That's a lie.
For this game, that is not what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
What'd you say,
The
Billy?
Titanic.
No, I said Scarlett Johansson is definitely 100.
Oh well.
See,
Titanic would be like hold
ice
on.
cold, below 0.
Yeah, you're like below 0.
Iceberg cold.
That's
Some
good.
people would say.
All
All right, let's try food, boys. Let's tacos.
0.
Well, he just had a food, so
I know. I
Yeah,
thought he
that's
might go
some-
back to back.
yeah.
Stoop. He would,
I
Daytona.
feel you.
Daytona? I mean, maybe a 10.
I'll do
All right, so
cars.
it's racing.
Cars. Snoop said cars earlier on the other one. Let's try it.
Yeah.
The Coliseum, the LA Coliseum.
We'll say 50.
All right.
So
So
it's,
is it-
okay, yeah, it's car
is
car
it-
related.
Is it the
NASCAR
too
first.
early 2024 Pizza and Wings playoff prediction
Y'all
video
are at
that
like
will
a-
be coming
No,
out
y'all
soon?
y'all hit 0 again.
Oh god dang it. That was
Yeah,
a
but it-
shameless plug. Sorry.
He's thinking about Bristol.
Spoiler alert.
Wait, so you
Why?
want the Bristol's your guess?
The last great Coliseum.
That's like a 30.
So that's less than the LA. Oh boy.
All right, but we're on the right track with racetracks, right, or something.
A Roman Coliseum.
That's like also a 30.
The Roman Empire. That
So it's some sort of freaking
I knew I forgot to think
stadium
about it today.
ish.
It's like why? What's up with Caesar? You know.
Why is he always on my salad?
He was running an empire, and he thought, you know, what we need is a great fucking salad dressing.
Fun fact:
so-
Caesar salad was actually invented in Tijuana, Mexico.
I'm sorry.
Are you
fucking
serious?
Dylan-
Tijuana of all
serious.
places?
Tijuana, Mexico. That's where Caesar salad was invented.
Another fun fact: I was born on the Ides of March, so I could be the reincarnation of Julius Caesar.
Okay.
Well, there you have it.
Lead us
All right,
in
come
the
on.
battle.
Where are the guesses? Where are the guesses?
Oh,
So your
I'm
highest
sorry,
so far is LA Coliseum at 50.
I'm sorry. I almost teared up when Dylan said
pyramids of
Louisiana.
Egypt.
I'm sorry.
0.
Named sport Coliseum.
The LA Rams.
Y'all are at like a 90.
ooh, the Super Bowl.
NFL kickers and how they should be unemployed.
I mean, that's still a 90.
What?
Matt Stafford.
It's 90.
Taylor Swift.
That's like an 85.
The Super Bowl. The
99. Y'all are close.
said
Super Bowl tickets.
SoFi Stadium.
99, 99,
What?
The Ravens versus the 49ers.
99,
The
Super Bowl
fucking
predictions.
Allegiant Stadium.
99, 99.
That's the
What?
fucking Super Bowl. What?
Super
Location.
Bowl prices, the beer, the food, the
It's
crowd.
outrageous.
Travis Kelsey.
It's 99.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
There's
Swift
too
is
many
85.
99s. There's way too many 99s.
It's because y'all are all over it. Y'all just not saying the word.
The
What
halftime
is it?
show. Usher.
No, that's like a 90.
Sure.
Sure,
Yeah,
I
it
don't.
still
I don't
exists.
He's the halftime.
0.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's the halftime show.
It'd be a great halftime show.
Post Malone's
Nah.
like looking it up.
Do y'all need a hint?
Yeah.
Well, tickets
sure.
got
Yeah,
What
99.
are all these things that you're saying have in common?
Football.
Football, 100.
Yay! We did
Jesus,
it.
y'all.
I said NFL before.
NFL would
it's
still
not
not
football.
would still be a 99 because I was thinking of football, not NFL.
Oh, so you were just thinking of playing backyard football, not the National Football League.
Just the sport of
I found
football.
it interesting you gave me like
Yeah.
a 40 for Daytona. I'm like, how the fuck?
It's because
I mean,
it's
it's good
because your
stadium.
previous guesses had nothing to do with sports, and at least Daytona is
But
sport-ish.
I'd have gave that like a 10 for a sport.
right? I'm like,
Well, wait, no, I did give Daytona a 10. And then
Oh,
y'all
yeah, you
just
did.
decided, oh, it's cars. I'm like, yeah, I gave it a 10, y'all. Jesus.
well, we also said
Right.
Bristol, and Bristol.
Well,
did
you went
host
from a
football
10 to
games
like
before.
a 50
Well-
with the LA Coliseum. Like,
Well,
what
to be
was
fair,
LA
they race in
Coliseum?
the LA Coliseum.
that's where they have the NASCAR Clash at.
But what was the LA Coliseum before
Yeah,
the
I
Clash?
know. It's like
It's
the Rose
the
Bowl
like
or whatever,
oldest
but
stadium for sports.
Yeah.
You know-
I liked it about you, Billy, for sports, not just football. For
Well, they did the
sport.
Olympics there a few times.
Yeah.
hey, look, we
so-
got there, and the journey's the fun part. So there you go.
Yo, speaking of the Coliseum, the last great Coliseum, as in Bristol, I think that should be a Super Bowl hosted place.
They had the tennis. Was it Virginia Tech
Yeah,
and Tennessee play there or
yep.
something?
Yep,
They
it
did,
was
yeah.
the biggest fucking audience they've ever had. I
Well,
think
yeah.
Bad
it would
seat in the
be
house, too.
insane. I think it'd be insane to have a Super Bowl there.
Snoop, we know there's not a bad seat in the house, don't we?
We do know that. There ain't a bad seat in that house. There ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
You know who also doesn't have a bad seat? J-Paw. And I'd like to hear from him. So
Yeah. Let's see what he got.
Be extra nice to receptionists, as they are the gatekeepers whether trying to sell something or interview for a job.
And that was J-Paw's words of advice. Join us next week for everyone's favorite segment.
Hell yeah, brother.
That was beautiful.
Man, I would put that on my smash burger.
it was.
I would put that on a banner. At the Super Bowl.
I'd smash you on a burger.
I just almost spilled my drink.
There you go.
All right, Snoop. Well, besides that, what else do you have to tell our audience to
God.
do?
Thank you guys for coming back again this week. And if you enjoyed the comments or the content, please smash the like button, hit the share, give us a thumbs up, and make sure to comment if you'd like and what you would like us to talk about.
Thanks for listening.
Peach and wings.